Yeah, thank you, Jafang. Ah, darn. I was really hoping we would get that incremental growth. I think that card was a better first pick, but sadly, sometimes you can't make it there. Okay. But we're here now, and we don't even see any amazing follow-ups for incremental growth. So what are we looking at? Could take Watcher. It's just fine. Nothing amazing. This Lich Lord is pretty dorky. Ride Down is good, but in my experience, I think it's a little overrated because you do have to. I don't know. I mean, you could end up Jeskai, you could end up Mardu. Maybe it's a better card than Watcher. But the fact that you have to use this aggressively, I think I'd rather have Watcher here, even though that could be wrong. Okay. Well, I don't love this. I think we should take Scion now. I like Scion a decent amount. So maybe we're going to get rewarded for not having taken that incremental growth after all. Oh, No Strips is still here. I thought No Strips was... Yeah, I guess No Strips is not there. Surprising. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. I think Scion is pretty good. Problem is double blue is tricky. Yeah, I saw that you made it to the top last night, right? I think I'm just taking Scion here over Throttle. Throttle could actually be a better pick, but I think Scion is a stronger card, so let's just take it. Now we're in an interesting spot. Mystic versus Skull Hunter, maybe? I think I need to take Mystic now. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I like Mystic enough to take it here. We just picked up a blue card, and yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty reasonable. There's not too much else it's competing with. Now what? So now the strongest cards in this pack are lands and the two morphs. So we could take A-Bomb, which we're kind of far away from, or we could take Loxodon, which we are also far away from. I think Loxodon is more likely to make my deck, even though like Bant is not a thing you can really do, so it's unlikely that either of these cards would make the deck. I think it's still better to try to take a spell here than to take a land. Some people would probably take a land, and I think that would be totally fine. But I'm going to try to take Loxodon. Ooh, okay. Well, we might be in Sultai here, because Bitter Rev is a great card, and we did just see the A-Bomb. Throttle is here fairly late, but I love Bitter Rev. And I especially love Bitter Rev and Sultai. So we'll see if we can end up playing that here. Well, now there's this pack. Okay. I don't ever want to play Swiftwing. I don't hate Bloodfire Mentor. It could actually be the pick here if I end up Teamer, maybe. Otherwise... Take Up Arms, I mean, I haven't been impressed with the white cards that we're seeing here, and Whirlwind Adept I think is fairly medium, so I think we're trying to play blue and maybe ending up in Teamer. We could maybe end up in Jeskai as well, so I guess Mentor's reasonable for that reason. And now, yeah, it looks like we might actually be Jeskai here. So we could take Leaping Master, Salt Road Patrol, or Scaldkin. I think I should probably take Scaldkin, because there's only one way Leaping Master can make my deck, and there are two ways Scaldkin can make my deck, right? I can be Teamer or I can be Jeskai. Okay. And I do like Awaken the Bear, I think enough to take it here. There's also an argument for Valley Dasher or Sandbar. I don't like those cards very much. Even if it's like a lighter color in your deck, I think it's fine to play Awaken the Bear. Like, this card just messes people up, and sometimes Trample just kills them. I don't like Teamer very much. I haven't had very good results with it, but currently it's feeling like that's where we should go. Okay, so it's a late Kieran now versus a Summit Prowler. Summit Prowler would be totally reasonable, but double red is kind of annoying, and even though white's not looking super open, I still think Jeskai's on the table. So we'll take the Kieran over the Prowler. Now a Jeskai student, so yeah, we really might be Jeskai here. I haven't had good results with Jeskai either. I'm not a fan of blue and red, I guess. But we did get crushed in round 1 of the last draft by the Nut Jeskai deck. Ooh, easy foil swamp over regular swamp. Everybody knows that choice. Okay. Okay, so now what are we looking at? Looking at blue-white land, Bondkin, Crippling Chill. I don't think I'm into blue-white land, so yeah, I think it's Bondkin or Crippling Chill. I don't think this stuff is happening, sadly. I mean, I could be wrong. I guess the Bitter Rev is the least likely to happen, but the Loxodon maybe is possible. So for that reason, maybe I should just take Crippling Chill. I don't know, it's really nice to get 2 drops though, and this is a really good one. I think this is more important than something like Crippling Chill, even though it could just be better to take land. Like, the Tranquil Cove only goes into Jeskai really, so unless you're 5 colors or just doing something outside of one of the wedges, I think it's okay to take Bondkin. Oh, Flying Crane Technique. Are we taking this? I think I just want another Bondkin. No strips. Did you see the OP command, by the way? I don't know if you saw that. But I don't know if you're referencing it or... Anyway, a very funny moment on stream. But Bondkin, I think, is just always really good. You could take Flying Crane Technique here, but I think... You did see it, yeah. It's it's quite something. Crane is good, but Crane is also like rot in your hand the whole game, and the Bondkin is like good at every stage of the game, I think. I don't know. But good to see you, by the way, Derek. It could be wrong to pass this, but we could even maybe try to be straight up blue-white here, potentially. So I think it's okay to take this. Oh geez, man, this is a really good pack for us. Bondkin, Winterflame, Highspire Mantis. And I don't think we're playing either of these now. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Do we take the flyer? Or do we take Winterflame? I don't think we can afford to take land here, even though land would be great. I think we just take a beefy flyer, probably. Winterflame is really good, but this Mantis, I think, just kills people. That's a sad one for me, though. Okay. Okay. Narset versus Battle Priest. Well, we have 0 non-creature spells. The classic Jeskai with no spells. Battle Priest, we do have double Bondkin. There's also Aerostorm. I think it's just a pretty easy Battle Priest for me at this point. Spellless Jeskai. Is this what it takes for me to like Jeskai? Maybe it is. We could technically have outs to be Boros or something. If Narset is bugged, it lets you play creatures. That's true, Jasper. I think it probably is still bugged. So, I mean, that does sound like some free creatures, but I don't want to do that. So, let's just take the the Battle Priest here. Okay. Now there's this pack. This certainly is a pack. So Flock, Behemoth, Expert, these cards are all super medium. think I might take my first spell here and Smite the Monstrous, which is not even a card I really like main decking in the format, but I think it's important to pick up one of these, and I don't think the other cards here matter very much, so. Okay, we get, oh geez. Wow, you really ran the Brave the Sands bracket. That's insane. Okay, well, I think I now have to take Aerialist over Winterflame. I mean, Winterflame is good. It's no like Artful Takedown, even though it's kind of similar. But Aerialist just like kills people, kind of like the High Spire Mantis, which we also took over that. Feels really bad to pass all this interaction, but the good news is we have no mana fixing, and we have very little reason to really want spells in this deck, so I think we're fine just having good creatures. Okay. Do I now take Singing Bell Strike over Jeskai Student and Summit Prowler? I mean, the Prowler's not very good. Bell Strike, I think, is I think this card is bad a lot, but maybe here it's good for us somehow. Hey, Wacky, good to see you. And yeah, I mean, really what I mean by that no strips is like, you know, the staying only blue-white dream is still alive here. Okay. Oh man, I love Bloodsucker. It makes me sad to see it here. I could take this red 2-drop. Actually, this is... Yeah, I figured you understood, but I wanted to clarify just in case anyone else didn't understand. Okay, so I could take Lurkers, which is super medium, or I could take Leaping Master in case I end up base red-white. I don't think I can really abandon all my blue cards, though, so I guess I take Lurkers and I try not to play it. I guess I now take Bringlow. It's not a horrible card. We do need some interaction. This is kind of our Winterflame replacement. War Shrieker, splash for mana fixing anyone. Bringlow, I think we would main deck, unlike Smite the Monstrous. Okay, now we can take Anok Tracker, which is an off-color morph that I don't actually hate playing. We could also take Disdainful Stroke. Actually, maybe the Stroke is better here, huh? I don't know if this stuff adds very much, and Stroke I do think is good. So we have 0 lands. Ooh, and a Weave Fate is playable. Guess it's another Scaldkin. I mean, I don't really want this many 4-drops. No, I don't think I ever play second Scaldkin. Let's take Goblin Slide in case something really weird happens. Okay, so now we need lands, and if we don't find them, then we're in big trouble. But we're not even in huge trouble because we are still base blue-white. Like, we can just cut this, probably cut... Oh, yeah, Crippling Chills look awesome. Sorry, land. We have to take, I think, Herald. The card seems really good to me. I think Smite is not making the main. Huh. How good is this card? Make a 1/1. We also have multiple other... I don't think I can pass this, but geez. Really feels bad. Alright, I'm just going to take this thing and hope I don't live to regret it. We didn't wheel the Tranquil Cove, by the way, which means either someone else is in Jeskai, someone else respects lands, or don't pass it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Herald. Yeah, okay. Mystic, Watcher, other good stuff. I mean, we'll probably just wheel a Ramparts. This card always seems to wheel. Yeah, Heart Piercer's sweet. Sometimes it whiffs. Obviously, we're going to take this equipment. Yeah, Easy Blade for sure. This is not a card you should pass. It's kind of hard for me to imagine even that it did get passed. We have a couple morphs here. This is the second deck I've played in a row with, like, Yeah, with way lower than average morphs. Okay, this would have been a great pack for a land. Instead, I don't know, I mean, this thing sucks, right? A source. Yeah, I love Feat of Resistance. Makes me happy. I guess I just take this super, super unexciting morph creature that enables the Ghostfire Blade and improves my curve. Like, yeah, exactly, no strips. Feat. Yeah, show Feat. We've already had that comment. Okay, well, I guess we are going to show Feat here. We still have no lands. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. This is a pack of magic cards. I guess now we're taking Dragon's Eye Savants, which is okay-ish. I don't know. This is like a gotcha card more than anything, I think. It's like your opponent goes to like debilitating injury it, and you're like, haha, it's a 0/6, gotcha. Kind of reminds me of like Wall of Deceit, if anyone remembers that card. Actually, it's pretty similar to Wall of Deceit. This doesn't have Defender either, does it? Nice. I thought this was a wall previously, but sure. Okay, I guess we're taking another Bell Strike. I don't know if we want to main deck it or anything, but yeah, this is like... I really don't like being in this kind of spot where we have access to some potential power in a third color and we just can't really access it because our fixing isn't there. But I made my bed and now I'll lie in it or something. I don't know. I've heard people say that, I guess. Or now I have to lie in it. Stubborn Denial is not really interesting. Active Treason on the splash out of the sideboard, maybe. But let's just take another Harrier. I would love like a Crippling Chill or two. Instead, we have these Bell Strikes, which are like bad Crippling Chills, I guess. Starting off this pack with 2 1-mana rares, though, still has to be way above average, I think. Okay, this is a pack of magic cards. I guess I'm gonna take Rush of Battle. I mean, I don't foresee myself playing a Sandbar. Maybe just Sorcery Speed, Mass +2/+1 is something we would like here. Yeah, I agree, Derek. These people seem to know what's up, which is making me very sad. And that's kind of how the format goes, I think. Actually, we might play a cancel here. I don't hate cancel in this deck. We have Morphs, we have Weave Fate, we have Disdainful Stroke. Okay, correctly we did wheel the Dazzling Ramparts, which we will play. This deck is fine. Let's see. Can we play this? Yeah, probably no strips. Makes me so sad to think about cutting Highspire Mantis. I think there was a Bondkin in that pack too. Sure. Are we the Brave the Sands bracket? Attack and then Outlast? It's so good. Here we come, no strips. The Brave the Sands bracket. Okay, another Rush of Battle. How about the sweep? The end hostilities? Yeah, this could be worth it. I'm not really sure. But this deck was really nice. This deck also had pack 1, pick 1 end hostilities, but we actually boarded that in and it mattered. What was I going to say? Yeah, we lost to the Nut Jeskai deck, of course, but yeah. So these are playable. I don't... Maybe there's a world where this is, but probably not. And I think the red is just off the table now. Do I want 17 lands? Probably. I have multiple instances of double blue. Maybe I just run it like this. I think this deck is, I don't know, it's weird. Not the first weird deck I've drafted today, but definitely the weirdest deck. Probably the weirdest deck I've drafted all season. 9/8 seems okay. 9 spells for Quiet Contemplation. It's probably still not worth contemplating anything. Maybe if I had like a bunch of Defiant Strikes or something, I don't know. This is really a pile of Magic cards though. The best decks are 2 colors, says Jasper. Interesting. Derek says 2-1. Thanks. I don't really know what to say to that. Okay. Get our raid active. And now we're just gonna sit behind some 1/1s. Or 3/3s, should I say. Ooh, Bondkin. I think it's just make a 1/1 though. Take it and run with it. Another morph. So what I could do here, I mean, if they have 5th land, then I can get kind of wrecked for trying to multi-block. Huh. How do I want to do this? I kind of want to try to end hostilities them, which maybe I can do if they keep developing morphs out. Because I only have played 1 creature here. I think I just do this. I don't know. Doesn't feel amazing. Because we could get totally wrecked if they have untapped land here. Yeah. Oh, but they're doing something pre-combat. Okay, Mystic of the Hidden Way. Sure. That is totally acceptable. A little surprising, even. Okay. I think I now just go for this. Oh, whoops. Somehow I miscounted how much mana I had. That's fine, though. I guess now we attack with both of these and then play the Bondkin. Guess we're not wrathing them anymore. You liked this line, Jafang? Okay, that's good. Okay, this is maybe bad for me. Okay, that was fine. I think I don't want to end hostilities them anymore. Maybe I do. I have to decide whether or not I want to play this Bondkin out. I think I'm just gonna pass. Can't take 3 damage forever, and eventually they'll probably develop way more stuff. If they just play 2 morphs here, for instance, I think I'm pretty happy to Wrath. Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. I lose my Ghostfire Blade. That's a disaster. There's not really a way around that, is there? Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about that. Man, that sucks. Where's my unequip? Still might be okay here, but that just felt really, really bad. Okay. That was a good draw, at least. Interesting that they played this face down. Yeah, so obviously if I was planning on wrathing, I shouldn't have, interesting. Okay, well, that's a good draw. They probably just have the 3-4 here. For them not to have attacked like this. I mean, I guess it could be the 0-5 again. But I have to attack. Okay. Guess they could have, like, Death Frenzy now, and that would be horrible for me, but I'm gonna play my cards. We could just win. This is the... Oh, yeah. I should have figured that out, actually. Sure, so now they have a Bondkin. Yeah, good read, Derek. Well, at least they can't outlast it. And they do... I can just feat to put a counter on and kill them. In fact, I think I just do it now and eat their dude. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That wasn't horrible. It was bad, though. In fact, I wonder if it was better for them to bounce this and then replay it. It actually might have been better for them to do that. Nothing suspicious about this opponent. Just me. Not leveling up my Bondkin despite having the mana to do so. Okay, that's really bad for me. Okay, that's not very bad for me. Dang it. Morph is annoying, though. Please don't attack for 3. They do attack for 3. Yeah. Good call, Jasper. Let's see. I need to draw a spell here or I'm going to lose. Yeah. Dang it. Well, maybe I don't just lose. Actually, I'm pretty close to winning. They have to find something here. They have a couple draws. They have this, and then they sort of have a draw here, but it's an expensive one. And they can't have something expensive. Okay, I don't really know what this could be, but we'll just chump here. Yeah, that's fine. Are they dead? And they're dead. Okay, the old wrath away my equipment. Like, well, I don't know. It wasn't, like, incredibly stupid to do that, but, like, I wish I had a little more foresight. Okay. So what is the opponent doing here? They're like Sultai morphs. I wish I had like, well, Erase probably still isn't playable, but maybe Smite is. Is anything worse than Smite? Probably Rush of Battle, huh? Yeah, I don't think Rush of Battle should be in the deck. This is a hand of magic cards. I'm gonna keep it. Okay, Weave Fate's a great draw. This is looking good now. Drawing that morph makes a big difference. Okay, thank you, Derek, yeah. I think I offer the trade here. I think their thing is bigger, so I'm fine if they accept it. Probably. Probably. Kintree Warden, sure. And then I have to choose between attacking for 4 and maybe I draw another morph, please? No. Well, now that I have this end hostilities, no, why are you saying sorry? That was helpful. I didn't remember anything. Okay, so get him. You just want to attack. That's so mana inefficient though. I think I'm just passing. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Jafang. Oh, they probably have some kind of counter here or something. Okay, well that was decent. So now I have to make a choice about this thing. I guess I just start by... I don't think I'm going to be casting this anytime soon. Okay. I mean, is this Spell Snatcher again? Like, what's going on here? I'm out of spells. Mandrels for full retail, sure. Okay, what does this turn into? This has 7 toughness, so they can't kill it with multi-block. So I think I just attack for 4. It's only awkward if they single block. Okay, if they do this, that's fine. Now we'll move this over here. This is more lands than we want, that's for sure. Well, the opponent really is at 13 life, but I don't know. I mean, we have more cards in hand technically. I just feel like these aren't really cards. So, and this non-bow is just a disaster. Well, maybe they're going to let me avoid the non-bow here. Pretty considerate of them. It's turn 7, so they can't go land and then spell snatch me. So they have to, if they play, oh, and they discarded this. Sure, I will happily wrath you. Question is whether or not they have a counter spell or disdainful, like cancel disdainful stroke, whatever. The opponent's made my life easy here. I feel like they probably do have... We know their last card is a spell, right? Because they looted away Sagu Archer, so I just have to hope it's not cancel. Okay, got him. And they just scoop the... Okay. Very nice opponent for sure. Okay. Keep... Hopefully. Yes. Yeah, that's true. Mandrills does like to punch things. I think Savage Punch is pretty bad, because, like, I don't know, it's like a little Winmore-y. Like, the times when it's supported, it's great, and when it's unsupported, it's terrible. But can we draw fourth land here? But it's definitely good, you know, when you do have that support. Okay, I think I played Dragon's Eye Savants. Mountain from the opponent. Now they go for Arc Lightning, and I get them, kinda. Oh man, it's so easy, chat. Boom. Oh man, okay. So what's going on here? They have all green cards. They have pump spells, expensive cards. They have nothing to punish this, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, nice. Now they're gonna discard to hand size and lose. No, they hit the mountain. Okay, I'm starting to feel a little bit bad for them. The game probably doesn't change that much if I have Savants in play versus just, like, something else dead. Yeah, they are on Bear Punch, that's for sure. Their deck looks really good for Punch. This is more damage. Oh, wait. Was that wrong? Yeah. Derek, you really have a lot of format knowledge. It's impressive. Like, I think I have decent format knowledge, but I can't, like, conceptualize decks the way that you can, I think. Well, I'm very happy about main deck Smite right now. Okay, let's run it back. Also, Derek, as someone with a lot of format knowledge, I'm wondering, is my deck something you've seen before? Have you seen blue-white tempo poop as an archetype before? Yeah, that's true, no strips. Over 100 drafts. That's a few, for sure. Green, Parapet. Okay. Drawing land is really nice. Let's do this. Nice that we have one other white card in hand for this. 4-2 now? 2-3. Well, this punishes me for not playing out the 1-3, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, we can also just face completely mana screwed opponent. Like, that's fine too. Now they're like staring at their Savage Punch, wondering whether they should fight my Morph or if it's if it's the 0-6 again. They just pass and level. Sure. Okay, no reason to do this now. Okay, now we'll do this. Yeah, that's true. And it's turn 4 and they missed land, so I'm not gonna like hold up Disdainful Stroke or something. Okay, well now they have red mana. Now they could Arc Lightning me, deal me 1. That'd be annoying. I mean, this doesn't do anything for a million turns anyway, but it would still be annoying. Okay, reach. So just lock this down. And I don't even think that this matters, so I think we just level this. This would have been a great one to Disdainful Stroke, though, that's for sure. At least we're... No, actually, yeah, never mind. What did I do with the cursor? Yeah, I was going to say we still get... Or I was going to say we don't get 2 for 1 to buy Arc Lightning anymore, but then I realized that was wrong. Okay, land maybe? Okay, and then now no more lands for the rest of the game, maybe? Oh, I almost clicked too many times because of Vigilance. Okay, opponent's down to 12. Still on 4 lands, so they have at least 4 spells in hand. Oh, yeah, no. I think once ever, I did something like that, and I actually clicked on something I didn't want to click on, and now I'll just never... Yeah. Okay, well, I said no more lands for the rest of the game, so clearly this is rigged. But... I mean, they just passed with 4 mana up, so maybe we're going to Disdainful Stroke something here. I think we are. Dragon Scale Boon? Yeah, got him. That would have been horrible for me, by the way, if I couldn't counter that. We might get super lucky here, or we might peter out and lose barely. Oh, okay, I guess we got super lucky. Nice. Well, apparently Jasper's right, and 2-color decks are broken. Okay, we're paired against an 0-1. Yeah, it was against Spoon. Spoon put counters on the wrong creatures too with the 3/4 Sentinels, and that tilted me. Okay, this is kind of scary. Turn 1. Alright, they just level it. 2-drop would have been ideal, but we poke through for a point of damage. I'm never going to try to block, so... Yeah, no, I know you mentioned that before, and I really don't think it's silly. Yeah, I agree, Derek. Okay, yeah, they're really going... Wait, but they're missing land. Okay, if we just play against all mana-screwed opponents, we actually might be able to trophy here. I'm just going to do this. Yeah. For sure. And I feel like it's not just enjoying the game. I feel like it's just like being like a good sport. I don't know. Because like I'm sure everybody can remember a time that they've played against someone who's like super salty, and man, that is just like the least fun you can have playing Magic in my opinion. Like I would rather just like lose like a million times in a row than play against someone like, especially someone I know who's just super salty. Okay, well they're finally casting spells, which means things are going downhill for us, but I think we're still okay currently. Next turn we can Weave Fate, and then we have either Rampart activation or Bell Strike up, and I think we would go with a Bell Strike at this point. Krumar, sure, and they have no attack. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty good for us. Back to work. All right, see you, Derek. Thanks for hanging out. So we have an attack for 4 here, and then what do I want to do? Maybe I just lock down their 3/7. Seems okay. Yeah, I'm an expert at getting frustrated with myself no strips, and has it helped me improve as a player? Maybe. Has it helped my like self-esteem and mental health? Probably not. So, I don't know. We might be going for the rare face-up Sage-Eye Harrier here. Opponent's deck seems pretty solid, by the way. They've shown us some number of comments. Okay, they do this, and they just go for the attack. So, what are my options here? They're going to gain a ton of life. 0/7 needs to go on the 5/4. That much is clear. Then we have a choice between trading this and not trading this, right? We don't have any other choices here. So they're just going to gain a ton of life, which should keep them alive for a long time, because my deck doesn't do that much damage very quickly. Okay, well, thank you very much, No Strips. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just take 1,000,000 damage here. It's fine. And, okay, that was a great card to draw. If they have, like, Smite the Monstrous or whatever, I'll be kind of sad, but otherwise I think we are still in decent shape. Next turn we have 8 mana, which is enough to go this face down, do this, and do that. Opponent's still on 4 lands, by the way, which means they have at least 5 spells in hand. Another Krumar. Okay, I mean, I'm just gonna keep getting you, opponent. Battle Priest. I don't even think I acknowledge the Battle Priest. Oh, wait. Oh, I almost certainly misplayed this turn. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I should have played this thing face up. Got a little too cute, because this activation doesn't matter at all, because it does the same thing. I guess I can tap a blocker now, so it means they die a little more easily. It was still pretty bad, I think. Gotta take some damage here now. They make this play. I think now I just throw away a 1/1. Yeah, this is not great, but that's fine. And they just scoop. Okay, nice. All right, well, not punished. That's a good feeling. The opponent seems like they have a pretty solid deck. Yeah, that's fair, Tom, but I don't know. I think that my worst play happens when I'm really far ahead, so. Okay, we're a game away here, but I'll try not to get in my head. I don't think we have a sideboard. I actually think Siegecraft might be good against this player, but I don't think I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, I mean, Krumars are, I don't know. I think the first one is, like, not too bad, but yeah, I really don't want to play multiples if I can avoid it. Okay, this player is 0-1, and now they're down a game, but I think that we definitely could lose to them. So hopefully we won't, but we'll see. I did say, yeah, okay, this is almost all right. If we draw some cheap spells, like 2 drops would be great. Oh, they're mulliganing. That's nice. Whenever you see this pop up, I think, yeah, I always hit F8 or 8 at the start of games. So whenever that happens and the triangle happens before we go to their turn or whatever, I can tell they're mulliganing. I don't know. I mean, 4 mana 3/3 first strike is not like a horrible card in. Oh, yep. Here we go. We really need to survive a couple turns here. Yeah, it's starting to get painful. Because this is not going to be able to trade for anything now. We really needed to draw some spells. Can we survive? Maybe. Okay. That's something we can block, I guess. Okay. Maybe I should have done that the other way. If I played this, no, this is better. Okay. Do have land. Krumar now? Yeah, the Krumar is good against me here. Bell Strike. Okay, the Bell Strike is also very good here. So this turn, we're just going to flip this, do this, not worry about this Krumar for a little bit. I don't love my spot here, though. The opponent's cards are just better than mine, I think. Probably should have played Island at some point. Okay. They could have kill shot here with 2 cards in hand very easily, but need to attack anyway. Drawing all lands has been... Well, I guess we didn't draw all lands. We drew 2 spells and the rest have been lands. But we do need to draw some spells or we will lose. That's for sure. Defiant Strike. Okay. Block. Yeah, that's fair. Mercurio. I started saying land by accident. That was my last mistake, sadly. Okay, do this. Yeah, War of the Spark was when they juiced it up. They actually announced something in the design that they were planning to do that. Okay. Well, maybe a 3/2 first strike can hold off their board, but probably not. We take 4 damage here. Oh, they're leveling this again. Interesting. Yep, Mercurio, I agree exactly with you. Okay, spell. Okay, that's not the worst spell. The wall costs just a couple mana to tap. Yep, I agree, Mercurio, once again. I think now our plan is to maybe Feat of Resistance and try to eat this thing. Oh, did I miss? Oh, Tom, I think you're right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no. I almost certainly missed that. Yeah, this should have 1 power. Good catch. I was not thinking about that at all. That could actually be like a pretty game-changing thing too. Okay, this implies they have no tricks at least. I'm gonna go for this. Maybe this is bad. I don't know. I think I have to do something here. If they throttle me or whatever, it sucks, but, you know, I have to cast my spells. I wouldn't be in this spot if I had sniped the Outlast, by the way. Let's see. Choose white. The nice thing about choosing white here, too, is now they can't smite the monstrous it. And that could be what they're holding. Sure. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, so they do have Smite the Monstrous. That's the only thing that makes this make sense. And they just can't cast it yet? Okay, spell, please. I mean... Okay, now we have to figure this out. That is a spell. I don't even know if I should... Okay, let's think about this, chat. Because this is gonna... Man, Tom, if I had just tapped the Ancestor, we would be in a totally different spot. So I have to decide now whether or not I can attack with both. If I attack with both, obviously I need to Wrath. I don't remember no strips. So what happens on board to my life total? So right now, if they just have removal, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. If they have Smite the Monstrous, that's what happens. So we can live through that, and I think that would make this play correct. What happens if they untap the Bondkin? We would block probably at that point we would block the Bondkin, because the Bondkin would be dealing the most damage. And we would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So same amount of damage. No reason not to Wrath. I don't know whether our top decks are better. Let's take a look at our deck, because this does basically decide the game, right? Like, what happens if we just wait a turn and we draw, like, Cancel or Disdainful Stroke or something? You know? Isn't that just, like, much better? I do think you're right. Okay. I really, really goofed up the Outlast thing, though. That seriously would have changed the game here. Okay, they just chomp. That's fine. They probably know what's coming then, for them to make that play. Yeah. It's like kind of okay, maybe. At least there's no way to save anything. Oh, they had Ponyback Brigade. So it would have been good to wait, maybe, but wow, okay, if they have nothing here, maybe I can draw a spell? Wow, that is a spell to draw. And that was a good card to draw too. Almost punished me for how I tapped. Oh, that was bad. I should have held Plains in case they had Mind Rot. Because I don't want to counter Mind Rot. Okay. I think I just start attacking with this. Try to go for the clock. Yeah, we might just get there here, folks. Spell? Man, I think we win now. That's pretty insane. I guess they could have Wrath of their own, but we have counter. So. I guess our top decks are pretty good, chat. Just counter anything. Obviously it sucks if this is bait, but they didn't play anything before. No, Tom, you were totally right. Dead drop, I lose the game. Oh, Crater's Claws. Okay, so it was bait. That sucks. Well, they have to top deck again. I don't know whether I should have countered that or not. Maybe I just shouldn't have. No, they drew a spell. Wow. Okay, now they're back in it because I countered a thing that didn't matter. And we draw a card that doesn't matter. Man, I think I might have just thrown away the game by countering the Hate Blade. Alright. Can I draw a spell, please? That's a good one. I'm fine? I hope so. I guess this threatens lethal next turn. I need them to play something big here. If I draw one more spell, it should be enough. Yeah. Have more faith, young one. Okay. Well, they now have to leave a blocker back. Which means they can't outlast. If they have Rush of Battle. I think I let this happen. There are no warriors here, right? Just kidding. All right, yay, we win. Okay. Ooh, that was really closer than it needed to be. Yeah, I totally threw that one. Okay, we have learned not to counter random Death Touchers. Thank you, No Strips. I appreciate that.